Hello all, I am Dr. G. Devaki. In this video, we are going to discuss about Aufbau's principle. Okay, so we have to know what is Aufbau's principle. So we know ground state of an atom or ion, whatever it is, it consists of an electron. Okay, it consists of electrons. This electron will occupy the atomic orbitals, right? Will occupy the atomic orbitals. How it occupy the atomic orbital? These atom electrons occupy the atomic orbitals in the increasing order of the energy level. Okay, what is the increasing order of energy level? So first the electron occupy the lowest available energy level, and then the electron will move on to highest energy subcell. Okay, so this is nothing but Aufbau's principle. So what it states that? It states that in the ground state of an atom, electrons fill atomic orbitals of lowest available energy before the electrons occupying highest energy level. Okay, higher energy level, not highest, higher energy level. So the electrons occupying the energy level will be in the increasing order, means from lower to higher energy level. First the electron will occupy the lower energy level and then it will enter into the higher energy level. Okay, for example, there is 1s 2s. So this is a lowest energy subcell, this is an higher energy subcell compared to 1s. So first the electron enter into 1s and then it will enter into 2s. Okay, so this order of increasing energy level will be obtained by two rule. Okay, these orbitals filled in the order of increasing energy using two rules. The first rule is electrons are assigned to orbital in order of increasing value of n plus L. Okay. The second rule is for subcell. So this one, first one is order of increasing value of n plus L. The second rule is for subcell having same n plus L value, means the electrons are assigned first to the subcell with lower n. Okay, so you have to know what is n and L, right? So n is nothing but principal quantum number and L is nothing but azimuthal quantum number. Okay, let's see. Okay, so n is the principal quantum number. If I say 1s, so this n equal to 1. If I say 2s, then n equal to 2. Okay, so coming to L. Okay, the value of L, azimuthal quantum number, L equal to 0 belongs to S, 1 belongs to P, 2 belongs to D and 3 belongs to F. Okay, so what we said, the first rule, what is the first rule? The first rule is electron enters the lower energy value of n plus L value, lower n plus L value. Okay, so for example, for that I am taking 3d and 4s orbital. So in this, the electron first enter into 4s while compared to 3d. Okay, compared to 3d. See here, this is a lower energy compared to 4s, right? This is a third energy level, 4 is an higher energy level, but even though 4s is an higher energy level compared to 3d, the electron enters into the 4s subcell. This is why, because this is due to n plus L value. Okay, what is this n plus L value? The n is 4. Okay, the L value for S is 0. Okay, so n plus 0, 4 plus 0 equal to 4. Coming to 3D, for this, n equal to 3, right? N equal to 3. L value for D is 2. So 3 plus 2 equal to 5. So which is the lower value? So 4s contain lowest n plus L value. So this 4s will for the electron will enter this 4s orbital first, and then it will enter into 3D orbital because of this n plus L value. Okay, have you all understand this rule? Okay, this rule, have you all understand this rule? Okay, so this is the order of filling electrons: 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 4p, 3d, 4p, 5s, 4d, 5p, 6s, 4f. So this is the order of filling of electrons. Okay, so this is from this it will occupy the electrons. Okay, and what I told, the second rule, what is the second rule? The second rule, if the n plus 1 value is same for two subcells. For example, let me take 3D and 4P. Okay, see here, what is the value of n for 3D is 3, and for L is, for D, L value is 2, 5. Coming to 4P, n equal to 4, and P, value of L for P subcell is 1. Okay, so this is also 5. So for these two subcells, n plus 1 value is same. So how can we decide which the electron will enter into the first orbital? Okay, to which orbital the electron is going to enter, this will be confirmed by this n value. See here, so these two contain same value of n plus L. So now we are going to take the principal quantum number which have a lower value. So this 3D is in the contains lower value, means n equal to 3. So first the electron enter into 3D, then the electron will enter into 4p. Okay, so this is the second rule. So this is an order of filling of electrons. Okay, now what, please see this diagram carefully, this chart. So this is the order of filling of electrons. Okay, so let's see the example. This is an titanium whose atomic number is 22. So electron will be filled in 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d. So this is the order of filling of electrons, right? But the authors will write this electronic configuration by changing the last one, because by changing these two, exchange these two place, we are getting the increasing order of energy level. Okay, see, actually we have to write like this, okay, by the order of filling electrons, but the authors write the orbitals always in the order of increasing n value. Okay, so 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 3d, and 4s, 4p, 4d. Like this the author will write the electronic configuration. Okay, so we can say it is an exception, or we can say it as a limitation of the principle. What it means, see, chromium atomic number. Okay, chromium atomic number is 24. So according to Aufbau principle, the configuration must be 3d4 4s2. Okay, because the atomic number is 24. So it will, from the while you are applying the order of increasing electron to the each subcell, the expected configuration must be 3d4 4s2, but the actual configuration is found as 3d5 4s1. Means the one electron from 4s is jumped, okay, into 3d4. So while this one electron jumped to 3d4, it will attain the stable state. Means the half filled or completely filled orbital is a stable one. So for this reason, this one electron is jumped into this 3d orbital, or we can say this 3d orbital borrow one electron from 4s. Okay, we can explain this like this. Okay, explain this way of configuration. Why it came like this is due to attain the half filled, to attain the stable configuration. Okay, however, see this ruthenium atom. So here ruthenium atom atomic number is 44. So the expected configuration of ruthenium is 4d6 5s2. Okay, here even one electron jump from s to d, even the one electron jump from s to d, it will not attain the complete configuration. Okay, it will not electrons means the orbital will not completely going to fill. Okay, even though one electron jump to ruthenium atom. Okay, so the actual configuration of ruthenium is 4d7 5s1. This is not explained by the Aufbau's principle. So this is the limitation for Aufbau principle. Okay, so have you all understand Aufbau principle? So Aufbau principle is nothing but electron will be arranged in the orbital by the increasing order. Okay, and also using the two rules, n plus 1 rule. If the n plus 1 is same for two subcell, then electrons will enter the lowest n value. Okay, so this is the Aufbau principle. I hope you all understand the Aufbau principle clearly. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all.